Hi everyone, and welcome to the Psychic and the Sidekick. And I want to introduce Deborah Bride, Abracadabra, that everyone knows her as. So, three nominees for Australian of the Year with her work that she's done with the Psychic TV, and yeah. So tell me a little bit about you, and just tell us how awesome you are, and what a difference you've made to people's lives. And this show is about, well, as you can see, I'm not the psychic, I'm the sidekick. So this is about Deborah with her expertise in her field, and this is about me asking the questions that viewers would normally ask that are not aware of how things work in this esoteric world. So I'm here, we're going to be talking about lots of stuff. We'll be talking about the crystals and what they mean, chemtrails, getting in touch with your spirit guide, and of course the everlasting neck healing, and what we'll be talking about next week. And right now I just can't see over that sign, but we can talk about you know, how you do remote healings and all that as well, and how people can be in contact that way and
absolutely
get that sort of a healing. And I don't even know what I'm talking about here, because I'm learning each and every week. I am learning, trust me on this. So, you know, if I can get it, so can you. So
absolutely. So fabulous Kelly here is asking all the questions that you guys want to know. So actually you can write in on the Facebook page and ask your questions, and we can deal with those for you through the show. So you can be interactive, which is great. And we've got some lovely audience here with us tonight.
yeah,
so
for the audience,
we'll be having fun. Regularly a noisy crew. They're all very excited.
Hey! We normally start off like we thought we'd be just doing it on our own, but then there seems to be a lot of interest happening now. So, you know, the crowds are coming and we just can't hold them back. You know, they want to know what's going on too. So, you know, there'll come a time, I'm sure, when we'll be in some stadium.
That's right, absolutely, because we all need healing action and energy healing and psychic information and clarity. But that's what it's all about. We were actually talking before the show, and you know, everyone here was saying how they were feeling uplifted just from the presence of the energy and me arriving tonight. And I was just mentioning to everybody that basically we've all been suppressed, and our actual knowledge of intuition and our psychic abilities have been suppressed over the years, and a lot of people are very disconnected. So what we're actually doing, and what I'm here to do, is to ignite you all and to actually start reawakening you all, right? So just arriving here tonight, everyone's sort of like really uplifted and like really excited and feeling like something's going to happen.
I think I actually danced, didn't I?
That's right, Kelly got
that.
Yeah,
Whoop.
there was a dance happening.
This is when I should be tired, you know, thinking it's the end of the day and I'm asleep, but I'm actually charged up and ready to go, like I've had some energy drink. You know, I don't know where that came from. It didn't come from the tea.
I walked in the door.
I walked in the door. That's it.
So that's what I'm good at, actually reigniting everybody, connecting you back to the 100% energy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's up there at God's Source, a massive battery of unending energies.
Wow.
Right?
And how do we tap into that? How do we get to that stage where, like especially, you know, when you don't know about it, how would you explain to someone, well, like me, the sidekick, what is that? What does that mean?
That actually means that we have a body and we have energy that flows into our body, and that allows us to move. Okay? Now that energy flows in from God's source, comes right through our bodies, through the centre of our bodies, via the chakra system. Okay,
right.
So, and the chakras are spinning wheels of light and energy, and they spin energy out to the rest of your body. So your arms can move, your legs can move, you can actually move around. Now, prime example, Kelly, is, you know, when you go to sleep on, like your leg goes to sleep, that's because you've cut off the energy by sitting on your leg. Okay, so you might get pins and needles going back into your leg when you stand up. Now that pins and needles is your energy reconnecting and going back into your legs. right? So if you get blockages in your chakra system, that's the same thing where the chakras will block and shut down your body in that particular area. And like your leg stands up and it's not working properly and you fall down until that pins and needles resides and the energy's flowing again, right? So if you get blockages in strategic areas in your body, that will cause a shutdown of the flow of the energies in that area.
So if you're constantly getting migraines,
Yes.
that's to do with energy source not working correctly. Am I getting this?
That's right.
Oh, look.
Absolutely.
Has anyone got a gold star?
Okay, gold star.
Yeah.
Here we go, dong.
Here we go. Gold star.
Yay. Today we have the gold star for you. Right, I won't go doot.
Oh, okay.
So the thing is, basically, that area would have a blockage, and then when there's a blockage in a particular area, then it manifests physically.
Okay.
Okay, so when people have issues in their physical bodies, right, it didn't start in the physical body, it started in the energy field. Where it wasn't flowing, then it's manifested physically. Okay, so if anyone has any issues in their physical body, right, we're not dealing with the physical body. We do have to go back into the energy field to clear the cause of it to get the great results. And that's what I'm renowned for.
Okay.
So that's where I work, in that energy field at the cause, and I clear that, and then we can clear major issues that are happening for people.
So how would, if someone was a migraine sufferer, how would that be done to clear that? Or how would you work on that situation?
Absolutely. So if you've got migraines, which I'm glad you brought up migraines, because that's our spot for the tonight.
Ah!
Our purple area up in the head.
And I didn't know
Kelly's
that.
all dressed up in purple, and we've got the purple on today. And we've got the crystals, which we'll talk about shortly, for the purple area. Okay, so the purple chakra is your third eye chakra. Mm-hmm. And we also have the crown chakra, which is more this violet colour. Okay, so we can deal with those together today. So what happens is the energy comes down and hits your chakra area of your body. And often, and this is a really major area, one of the big ones at the moment, because the minute this pure energy hits your body, often people are like, oh, what's that? What's that? And they can go into fear. Okay, because they're feeling a bit insecure, because the pure energy is coming down. There's big changes happening on the planet, and it's getting more and more pure every day. So this pure energy hits you, and people are like, oh, what's that? And when they have fear, and the fear will block that chakra, okay? And also our third eyes are opening at the moment with this high energy, right? So that area is your third eye chakra. Okay, around here is your third eye chakra, right? Near the pituitary gland is your third eye chakra.
So that's something that you were saying to me before, like if you tap on it.
That's right, that ignites that gland.
So if we've got, like you can feel it, like I know you described it to me before, it's like a little indentation,
bead.
a little, like right there. And if you tap on it, I was going to do it with my right hand, but I've got all these purple bracelets on and I'm just thinking it's going to make so much noise. But if you tap on that, that ignites it.
That's right. Okay.
Ah.
So here's your third eye. Now we have all our psychic gifts in our third eye, and that's where we can have clairvoyance, clairsentience, all the clair medium gifts, right? Telepathy, all of this is located in that third eye that has actually been shut down for quite a while. So this high energy that's coming through at the moment is opening our third eye gifts. So a lot of people are starting to really become psychic, right?
Because they're allowing that to happen and allow that to
That's
be cleared,
right.
and therefore they're enabling that to come to them.
That's right.
Oh, okay then. All
Okay,
right.
but it is unusual, this energy that's opening up these chakras. And a lot of people go into fear and they can experience blockages there. Okay, so this is where we're getting a few problems now, because when people get the blockage there in that crown chakra and the third eye chakra, it creates dizziness. And at the moment, people are getting very dizzy and vertigo. Some people are collapsing. Some people are getting epilepsy. Okay, because this energy is not coming through the body. The rest of the body can't get the energy, so it goes into a spasm. So this is how important, and more, like, you know, we're experiencing even bigger health problems like strokes, all sorts of different things, because that area is not flowing. Okay, and they're the big ones around at the moment. So the idea is that we keep these chakras clear.
Hence why we do chakra clearings.
That's why we're doing the chakra clearing.
Right, okay.
Okay, so with the chakra clearing, which we were speaking of, I think I have it here in the bag here. You got that out for me.
So just name all the chakras to me, what they are.
Absolutely.
So there's one here.
We'll just pull out our chakra CD. And we've got 2 chakra CDs. We've got our chakra dance. And we've got our meditation chakra clearing. So depending which one you want to do. This one's uplifting and fabulous and only 5 minutes. And you can do it in the car. Okay, often meditations you can't do while you're driving. This one's alive and action and quick if you haven't got any time.
You can imagine seeing all these people in their cars
Rocket!
bouncing around now.
A lot of my clients are doing this anyway.
If you see
Join
that
the club.
happening, toot the horn at them so they'll know that we're all in the same
You've
boat.
been
Yeah.
abracadabraed.
Oh, hang on,
So we
hang
can
on.
all dance together. That's it. So people love this one. This one's uplifting fun. People use it, my clients use it as their alarm clock. They get up in the morning, 5 minutes, clear their chakras, and they're ready for the day. They feel uplifted, fabulous, centered, balanced, stable. Okay, because the energies are so ruddy at the moment. We can all see everyone out there in society is going a bit nutso. Okay, and this is why, because they're losing it because they're not centered and balanced in the chakras. Okay, and the meditation one's available too. Right, so we'll have a look on the back. So we've got all of our chakras going through the center of our body. You can see those pictures and you can see that they're all different colours. Okay, so we're talking about what they're all about each week. So we're up to the crown chakra and the third eye chakra. So they're right at the top, so if we can keep those clear, we've got the energies coming through at least to the rest of the body. Yeah.
Right, okay. So we're looking at purple being our colour this week.
That's right.
And that is amethyst.
Absolutely.
And what's the meaning behind amethyst?
Okay, the beautiful amethyst. Amethyst is a very relaxing stone. Okay, so this one will keep you calm and help with anxiety. We have a lot of anxiety happening on the planet at the moment. And wearing an amethyst, and like we were talking about last week, if you wear your crystal on that thymus gland, give that thymus gland a little tap. It's on your chest, just in between your throat and your breastbone there. You'll feel a little, sort of halfway, bit higher, go higher, where your necklace is. There, around there, you'll feel a sensitive area there, kind of halfway up. Feel that? Sensitive area there. That's your thymus gland, and this is your immunity spot. So if you tap on there regularly, this will keep you strong.
Oh, okay.
Especially in winter right now.
It's sore, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay, and if it is sore, that means you might have a few issues with immunity. Okay, so if you do that, it's sensitive. If it's a little bit tender, it might be a bit sensitive. Just, do this regularly and that'll make it stronger and strengthen your immunity. And this is what the gorilla does every morning. Boom, 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 to keep their immunities going good. All right. So when you're wearing a necklace, and this is what I say, I love to wear crystals because you're actually getting a healing all day. All right. So if you're going to wear a crystal, you wear it on that spot and it's absorbed quickly into your body.
And if you were like, you know, like we're talking about migraines and that, if you had a small piece of amethyst and you laid down, could you put it like there and that would help as well? Is that...
Absolutely.
See, I'm getting it.
That's right, you
Yeah,
are.
I am getting it.
Absolutely. So you wouldn't put this big lump up
I would.
on your head.
I have killer headaches.
This might kill a little bit more. But you can certainly put it under your pillow.
Oh, that?
Yeah, because this would go right through the pillow.
Yeah.
No problem, you know.
Right.
But we've got some lovely little ones here as well. That's a nice one you can wear.
Beautiful.
And of course I wear the big gun sort of crystals, and they do fabulous magic work.
So is that actually a necklace?
That's actually a necklace.
Oh, wow. How
and I
beautiful
love
is
all
that?
the raw crystals.
Can you see that?
Really
How glorious
beautiful.
is that?
Yeah,
Wow.
so, you know, everyone has a chosen area of weakness, okay, in their bodies. And if you're wearing that crystal all day, fabulous, you're getting a healing all day. All right, and I'll just scan you if you like. Your area, interestingly enough, is the sacral chakra, which is an orange colour. And look at your fabulous intuition that has had you wearing orange.
I never wear colour.
Would you like to parade for the people?
Sure.
She has got orange on.
And
Can you
I
see
never
this?
ever wear colour.
She's got fabulous orange on. So little did you know,
Yeah.
this morning you did colour therapy.
Always
Okay.
wear all black. I never wear colour.
She only bought those today.
Yeah.
Did you really? Goosebumps. Okay, has everyone got goosebumps?
Yes.
Goosebumps
Yeah.
means you're absolutely right. Okay, no one's
That's
walked
good to
over
know
your
that, yeah.
grave. So when you get goosebumps, it means you're right.
Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah.
Okay, so right on. Okay,
that-
and we're all getting goosebumps in the audience.
So that chakra is where?
So the sacral chakra is actually basically down in the bowel and the women's area. Right? Now that area, which we'll talk about as well a bit later on, but it's more to do with abundance, creativity and relationships. Right? And of course we're all healing relationships at the moment because we're in the full moon energy. And the full moon's about sorting things out and it can create dramas because people are getting a little bit hot-headed at the full moon time, which is endings and trying to sort through issues that might be happening around you, and people have a sensitivity at this time. So you know how people go nutty on a full moon?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so we're halfway in between the full moon at the moment, and it's endings time. So it's about sorting out your relationship issues for the next 2 weeks. And we don't start things in a full moon time. Full moon is ending time. So don't bother about starting anything. We've got to wait for the new moon for 2 weeks to start up your new projects. Okay, if you start in the full moon, you generally go for 2 weeks and it'll fizzle out. So save your energy. Right?
Good to know. Very good.
So it's
to know.
these little secrets that will save you so much time and energy and also keep yourself great. Yeah, so we've got the amethyst, which is fabulous for the third eye, opening the third eye. Look at our fabulous amethyst purple colour of the
Beautiful.
portal behind us. So that amethyst will help to open your third eye and have your gifts opening up and your intuition and reconnection.
Okay,
to-
so you know what? It's tea time. So I know last week we talked about peppermint tea, and we didn't actually speak to the viewers in relationship to the tea that we'd had before, which was my little mix that I made. So I just wanted to touch on that, like with the tea. So it was dandelion root, which is really, really great for your liver. So if you've got situations going on with your liver, perhaps, you know, you've had a big party out or something like that and you've been drinking and whatever, like do your liver a favour, get some dandelion root. And then I actually put some licorice in it. So licorice root's really good for your hair and skin. So if you're suffering with some blemishes or your hair's looking a bit tired or something like that, it's a bit dry on the ends, try putting the licorice root in. And then I put the cinnamon, which is an anti-inflammatory. So that'll work on situations that you're having, like health-wise, with inflammation. So that's my little hot tip for this week. With my tip.
Fabulous. Cheers to the goodies.
Cheers, darling. And you know what? This week there's something in the cup. I haven't spilt it all over myself. So.
No, you drank it all last week straight off and had none left.
Well, everyone's dobbed me in. I don't know what to say. Remember, I'm the sidekick. I can get away with whatever.
That's right.
All right. So while we're sipping on this, there was
Beautiful.
something that we discussed last week, and we were talking about spirit guides.
That's right.
Yeah. And
Okay.
it's something that I'm really interested in. Not that I really understand what it's all about, because I'm slowly understanding a lot of things, but spirit guides. So to me, is that someone that's actually guiding you within? Like, I know I'm probably wrong, but how I get it is there some inner guide that guides you through things?
Absolutely.
Oh, another gold star. Oh, I'm going to actually get some sort of thing on the wall now and put all these gold stars up. I reckon I'll get an award at the end of this.
Another tea. We'll get you the tea pack. Absolutely, Kelly. So we're all actually born with a guardian angel that takes
Right.
us through our life. And then we also have a guide that takes us through our life. Now, what's actually happened before we are born, we have decided what we're going to achieve in this life. Okay, I've actually been there and had a little look. I did a bit of a past life and went and did a bit of a travel, astral travel, up to the clouds with the little cupids.
Wow.
Very, very cute. And so what actually happens before you're born, you're up there and we have Akashic Records, which has all of our karma. And we decide, right, what we're going to be dealing with in this lifetime. And we choose our parents, we choose our brothers, sisters, lovers, we choose everyone around us. And they're there to actually take us through our life and our destiny, as you'd call it.
So why
For
is
this
it that we
lifetime.
make bad choices?
Well, what actually happens on the planet, this planet Earth is a free will Earth, right? We've actually come down to the physical plane of the Earth and we have a life of free will, and the only way that the angels can actually interfere or be with us is if we ask.
Okay, so we should be asking for that.
Absolutely.
So how does someone...
And that's where
Ask.
prayer
Yeah.
comes in, and that is a form of asking. Or you can just have fun with connecting with your guides and angels. I talk to my guides and angels like they're Kelly next to me. Okay, and I talk with them and they guide me all the time and they're telling me which way to go and which way is best, and they're hilarious. They are such fun. They're of a higher vibration than us and very pure, and when you start interacting with them, they're very fun to be, you know, sort of having in your daily life.
So does every single person on the planet have a guide?
Absolutely.
So
So-
you've got to be in the right frame of mind, the way I see it, is in the right frame of mind that you connect with that belief system.
Absolutely.
So if you're having trouble believing in that and questioning that, it's about trying to change your way of thinking and start believing to receive.
That's right. Well, I call it the ABC, right? Always be connected. And when you're doing your chakras and when you're connecting with what's around you energetically, okay, there's so much more to what we what we know of at the moment. A lot of things, and when I've worked with energy for 30 years now, and I'm renowned for it, as I say, accolades and things. Basically, it's all about accessing, just reawakening, and starting to work and starting to recognise and be aware. I mean, awareness, I've just mentioned it to you. So this is going to touch your heart and have you just triggered enough to be aware that maybe something is happening, and then you start to feel or hear something happening, and then that awakens you further and further and gets you stronger and stronger with dealing with the energies, because we can't see energy, but you can sure feel it.
Or start to believe that there is such a thing.
And we do have to remember there's no such thing as coincidence. All right, so if there was a car accident happened and you were running 5 minutes late for work, or you didn't get on that train, or you weren't in that building at the time, okay, there's no accidents.
It's all orchestrated for you for that, whatever you're meant to be doing.
Absolutely. And often I will say that the angels and your guides would probably come under the name of synchronicity or serendipity, that, uncoincidentally you weren't there at that time. Your guides would have made you sleep in an extra 5 minutes, or stop at that place, or talk to that person, okay, to miss a mishap that could have happened on your journey.
So like they say, there's a reason for everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
There is a reason for everything. And a lot of people just say, oh, what a coincidence. But there's no coincidence. That's the actual hidden magic of life. And that's what I'll be sharing. That's what we're sharing on this show, which is great.
Yeah, there's just so much. And like every single week we get to that stage where we go, like we haven't even spoken about all the things we listed. We kind of like run out of time. It should be a marathon, I reckon, the way that this goes. But one thing that I do remember, there was a viewer that wrote in, Samantha Jade.
That's
and she asked a question about a certain crystal that she was given a gift. And do you remember the name of it?
It was Psychrophase.
That's it, yes, that's it.
Psychrophase. Yes, like we were talking about Samantha Jade last week, with the Psychrophase, it is the green colour. So the green colour is the colour of the heart chakra, okay? So that one would go perfectly in that heart area, and anything to do with the heart properties. Okay, so I recommend you put it on a little chain and wear it on your thymus gland, and that would have that beautiful love going through your system. Or, put it in your bra, in your pocket, in your pillow. So you're sort of enjoying it through the night. And yeah, it's so funny. And you would know, in the dress shops, a lot of the people in the dress shops say, oh my goodness, when the ladies go into the dress shops trying on their outfits, and all the crystals are out of the bras, on the floor, everywhere.
It does happen quite a bit.
And I've been known for that too. I was at it the other day. I was like, does this belong to you? It wasn't there before. Yes, it's my beautiful crystal.
Yes, I've had many of those situations. And I remember at some stage, in the very beginning, kind of saying, why would someone be carrying a rock? You know what I mean? Like, why would that person have a rock? What's a little rock doing? Or
so it all intermingles again. There's no coincidence. You've got your crown chakra, which is purple. You've got your amethyst that's purple, that belongs to that area. There's a gland there for every chakra. Okay, and we all know the gland system's very powerful, with the thyroid, the thymus, your pituitary, your pineal. And remember we said last week, that hole where the pineal is, where the baby has that soft spot, is where your energy comes through. Because you have a little tap, it's still soft in that area. It's still sensitive at that top of the area.
Yeah, right
A little
there.
bit forward there, yeah. That's where the baby has that soft spot, and that's where your energies come through in your soul into your body. And that's where we need to work on that deeper area. But just what we were saying with the angels, so we're all born with an angel and a guide, right? And the guides and the angels take us right through our lives. And then we also have certain other guides come into our life. The main guide will bring in a guide for each period of your life. And that's when we have changes happening in our lives, that's where a guide is left and we have a new guide stepping in to take you through the next phase of your life. Okay, and so with the guides, you can have multiple guides, but there is one guide in charge that will bring these other guides in. Yes, you have a question?
Can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
How do you know how to talk to your guide? Like, do you just go, like, do they have a name, or do you give them a name, or like,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yes, you can do that. So we're gonna come into this and talk about that. But I just wanted to say that so we all have guides that come into our life for certain phases under the control of the main guide for your destiny path. And we have a main angel that looks after you, your own guardian angel. And then we have like angels for everything. Okay, so these angels and guides can't really interfere too much because of the free will planet we're on. So we need to ask for their help. They're very bored on the other side.
Oh, and I mean,
They're so bored.
anybody that knows me, like when I'm in the car and I'm driving along and I need to park, what is it that I always say? I always say, I need the parking fairies or the parking angel to find me a place. And everyone laughs because every time I say that, I end up getting a great park.
Yes, right in front.
So
Absolutely.
I haven't
in front.
worked
It's
it out until
amazing.
like,
And you know too. Everyone
you just ask for that. You say,
Parking angels are
yeah.
amazing.
yes, they surely are for me. I can't believe this. I now know how it works.
Absolutely.
I'll
Absolutely.
be asking them for lots of other things.
And there's angels for everything. There's angels that will help you pack up your house, find your things, go shopping with you to get the perfect outfit, and you'll find you go straight to an outfit and that's the one.
And you
know?
and like last week we were saying about the yes and no,
That's right.
because
yes.
someone had asked a question like, do you think I should do this? So we said we would touch on that again
Right.
and explain to them that it's about you making that decision yourself based on the yes and no thing. So when you said you stand and you ask the question, if you fall forward,
That's right.
it could be, I know I was backwards, so...
Well, first you have to
everybody-
fine tune. You have to fine tune which way you are. So we should do this at the beginning of each show, maybe, just to tune in to get our yes and no answers.
Yes.
So we'll just maybe work with that. Did you want to work with that
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can stand up if you like, or you can stay seated. It doesn't matter. But what we're going to do is say yes. And when we say yes, does your body go forward or back? Mine goes forward. So say yours is going forward.
Yes.
Slightly forward, yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being pulled back now.
Okay, right. So what we're going to do now is say no. See, mine goes back when you say no.
Mine goes forward.
So you're going the
Whoa.
other way, and that's what happened with.
That's
I'm
me.
not freaking out or what?
I'm the opposite.
So
too.
you nearly
Mine's
fell
not doing
over.
anything.
I'm not, yeah, kind of,
No.
I'm stuck.
No, yours went forward.
and
No.
then back, okay.
Mine goes like
I
suddenly
can see you
forward.
being pulled back. Now this is what we were saying. If you're a bit of a control freak and you're using your head, right, you'll stay still, but you'll see a little movement happening in you.
You need to let yourself
shoulders.
go and just...
So you have to
There
stay
you
relaxed.
go, you're moving now.
So you're going backwards now with
Yeah.
the no.
Yeah.
So just
Backwards
say,
now, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and say yes.
so say yes.
Yes.
See how your chin went forward?
Yeah, you're moving
You can
forward
feel a
little bit.
pull.
Yeah, so which way am I going for yes? I'm going backwards.
Now you're going backwards for no and forward for yes.
Yes.
We can see your body moving.
Yeah, we can see
Hang
you,
on, hang on. Let's
we can see you moving.
No,
like
see
that.
you're
Yes.
going now. You've gone
Yes.
totally
You're trying
blocked.
to control it now.
Yeah.
If you go really stiff, you're blocked the whole thing.
So what's going forward for me when you say
Well,
yes?
we've got to work out what your yes is.
Oh.
Okay, some people go back for yes, which you have and Kelly has. When you said yes, we could see your body
Yeah,
going
you're
forward.
moving forward. Yeah.
Why's
Okay,
that?
and when you say yes, And you did too. Your yes went forward. And when you say no, it went back. Okay? So that means you can ask your own questions. Should I do this? Yes or no? And you get your own answers. So this is totally empowering you to not rely on others.
That's right.
Because you know exactly what's good for you and what isn't. Okay?
And what
So when
brings
you're
on the
going
shift?
shopping and everything,
Which is chakras.
or if
What if
people are
nothing-
telling
if
you what
nothing
to do,
happens, does that mean that
Don't do
you're not sure?
no, it means that you're blocking it by being too stiff.
Oh, right out.
Right?
Because
And
you
crossing
watch
your
everyone
arms.
will do it.
Crossing your arms or putting your
I
hands
am
behind your
absolutely
back.
flexible.
You just
Person,
got to let
no.
yourself go. Let
I do
yourself-
know how to let myself
yeah.
go. You've seen me dance.
Yeah.
That's right. And just holding your hands behind your back or crossing your
Yeah.
arms is blocking the energy flow as well. So if we keep our hands open, just relax. And it's really good to actually ask, like, you know, is this purple?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got to cut our head out of the picture because our head's full of the BS. Our head's full of all the belief systems, right, that I don't go near, and that's what causes trouble and causes our issues in the first place and our sabotage, all sorts of things. So we have to go back to the heart and the intuition, and we'll say, you know, is that purple? Yes. Is that green? No. Okay, and then you can ask a question. Should I do this? You know, but it's nice to have a practice run to get your flow going. And then you can get any answers you like, and it's great for you. And no one knows what's good for you. Only you know what's good for you.
That's right.
Okay, so this is so empowering. And there's a lot of stuff out there that's just, right? So you can go through and not get sucked in by a lot of stuff that's not quite right that happens in society.
Yeah, because you're allowing your own intuition to answer that question. Instead of, like, you don't need to ask someone else.
No.
You need to believe in you and what your intuition is telling you to do. So
And-
if you do the yes,
Yes.
or the no, like, you're in control of that. Yeah.
And this is connecting with your higher self. Okay, by doing that motion. And it's truth. All right. So
So
now
what-
you've got a little tool to play around with.
All right. And so, what was that you said about number 90 something with me?
Chakra.
Yes, that's to do with the heart chakra. So we can talk about that. Well, we can talk about that. What's actually happening? We've all been taught to hold in the pain. In society, we all suck it up, get over it, and move on. Okay, no one has time to sort of deal with a lot of emotional issues. Emotions have been quite neglected, and stress. And this is the issue with the chakras. When it gets stress, then you get physical problems. And if we're holding things in, we're holding stresses in and not dealing with stresses, that's where we're getting the problems and the blockages. So we've all been told to hold in our pain and move on and move through it. Okay, now all of us have been holding in so much pain that we're holding a lot of pain in our heart chakra area. That's the main area, the ticker, and the heart chakra can be very blocked. And everybody in the world is on a very high standard of blockage in that heart chakra because we've been doing the wrong thing. Now, when you have a blocked heart chakra, you can manifest physical problems in that heart area. Okay, now we've got to be very careful again because that's your ticker. So a very important area that we need to keep clear and operating at its optimum. But there's another thing happening because we also have the law of attraction. So if you have a very highly blocked, so a lot of people now that I scan are 80 to 90% blocked. Okay, so the law of attraction is bringing constantly to people 80 to 90% negativity. And this is why a lot of people are going around in misery loops. There's constant drama, there's constant issues, there's bullying, there's attack going on. There's a lot of stuff happening in the world today because a lot of people are re-attracting over and over negativity, drama, upset. Right? And and talking in circles. Talking doesn't help. I'm sorry to say, you're talking in circles because the blockage is still there and you're still reattracting over and over and over. Right, so what we've got to do, which is what I do, is a major essential heart clearing that I do that gets everyone down from 80 to 90% down to 20%, and that changes your whole life. Because not only do you start attracting positive without even trying. I mean, how many people are trying with their brains to try to have things happen, and they're pushing and pushing and striving into exhaustion. So the thing is, what we do, we get you down to 20%, you start attracting all the good stuff straight away, because the law of attraction does the magic straight away. Okay, and then you're nice and clear in the heart, you're attracting all the good stuff, and it changes your whole life. And amazing, it's like having a facelift, ladies. A natural facelift.
Yeah, I need one.
The before and after shots.
Before and after photos.
Can you get those in?
Have a look at the before and after photos. Maybe we can put them up, and you can see people in the face quite stressed and down, and then straight after one session, look at luminous. They're glowing and their face is uplifted and they can't stop smiling. It's absolutely amazing. Very blissful energy from that one session. So I'll be going around and we'll be doing some group clearings so we can get everybody cleared and into that great positive zone. And then yeah, watch your life change. It's amazing. So listen out. We'll be doing a big. We're going to be doing a big function in Newcastle, and a psychic sort of concert and clearing, and the big heart clearing. So that'll get you into the safe zone straight away. And we'll be out at the Maitland. We're doing one there, and also. They're the main ones. There'll be one down in Sydney, and Melbourne's one's coming up. So we'll be doing quite a few. There's one over in Perth starting to unfold as well. So
how do people get information on that, dates, and how can people
absolutely.
Get
So my website's just being updated at the moment, deborahbright.com, and also abracadabra.com. And on Facebook, I tell people what's going on. And that's Deborah M. Bright, Facebook. So get yourself on there, and basically every day is a new day energetically. Things are happening each day, and if you're aware and awakened to what's going on, you're a lot further ahead than everybody else. So that's what we've got to get connected, right? The ABC, always be connected to your 100% energy, so you're uplifted and happy, and your chakras fill up constantly. So you might need to do that once or twice a day, or if you're feeling a bit low, just regenerate, just do it again. The chakras we do regularly, and then if you need a private session to deal with an issue where there's a blockage, I can shift that for you, and I can work remotely wherever you are all over the world. Energy travels. Isn't it amazing, Kelly?
I'll have to see. Oh, well.
Thank you.
So, I mean, we get to this stage every week, and I've just got to say to you, we have to, I'm sorry, but we have to end the show for tonight. We've got so much information, and we've got so much stuff to show you, and remember, I'm the guinea pig that'll be getting the healings and all this done, so, and, I'm learning every week just like you. So, bear with me. That's all I can say is bear with me. And
so if you're feeling a bit dizzy or headaches, go and get yourself one of the amethyst crystals and work with that for that area for you. And drink lots and lots of water. Okay? And a lot of headaches is lack of water, dehydration as well. So, but I do all sorts of workshops as well. You can have a little look on the website.
Yeah.
As well. And if you're not feeling good again, we've got the audio clearings that I've made up for everybody. Peace and calm all around you. Clear anxiety and stress. Clear anger. Okay, get your self-esteem and confidence, right? And that goes deep in your cells and clears you deep in your cells and has you uplifted and fabulous once again. Clear sickness, pain. That works on whatever sickness you have and whatever pain you have. And you play that over and over, okay? And it works on that area. These are all fine-tuned. I've put healings into these meditations, okay? Loads available on the website, Clear Anxiety and Stress. You put that anxiety and stress clearing on your phone. Whenever you need, you've got access to that straight away. Do the clearing. And the Breathe Easy one's a very popular one at the moment because people are trying to breathe with the fires happening at the moment. Yeah.
Thanks for that, Deb.
You're
And
welcome.
thank you everyone for joining us, and share the heck out of this show. Like, that's what it's all about. This information's got to go everywhere. Why not start from you? Why not just push that share button right now? So I'm going to see you next week, or we are going to see you next week. Same time, same back channel, whenever that happens,
And
around about 8:30.
And we've got the equinox coming up this week as well, on the 22nd and the 23rd.
And I don't even know what that is.
And the equinox, there's so much happening.
Something to do with the
That's right.
celestial part, isn't it?
That's right, absolutely. The equinox is the middle of the year, okay, the shortest day of the year, and that's moving into the harvest. Okay, so it's a brand new beginning for the half of the year coming up, which is fabulous. So moving into the next harvest, and again with the full moon, it's ending time. So keep yourself balanced. When emotions come up, keep clearing with the chakra CDs. You can do it with me nice and easily. And keep yourself stable. And if you need further help emotionally or mental health, I can help you with all those situations. And we're going to have a great week.
Everyone have a great week, because I know we are. So I look forward to seeing you next week. So it's goodbye from us.
Love and light. Bye for now.
Bye.